Dianne Feinstein, longest-serving woman in the Senate, has died at 90. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Today, we bring you a somber episode as we reflect on the incredible life and legacy of the California Senator, Dianne Feinstein. As one of the most influential figures in American politics, her last words before she passed away has resonated deeply with people across the nation. Join us as we delve into the final moments, exploring her profound wisdom and unwavering dedication to public service. Before we reveal Senator Feinstein's last words, let us take a moment to honor her remarkable career. A pioneer and trailblazer who served California tirelessly for decades, Feinstein was a champion of progressive causes, a voice for the voiceless, and a beacon of hope during turbulent times. From her groundbreaking work on gun control to her unwavering commitment to protecting our environment, she embodied the true spirit of public service. As we reflect upon her final moments, it is important to note that Senator Feinstein's words carried an air of profound grace and wisdom. Surrounded by loved ones, she found solace in addressing the world one last time, leaving behind a powerful message that resonates with us even today. During her final interview, Senator Feinstein, though weakened physically, radiated a strength of character that cannot be measured. When asked about her legacy, she humbly responded, "I've always believed that it is our duty to live this world better than we found it. As I reflected about my career, I hope my actions have shown that I embraced the duty wholeheartedly. The fight for justice, equality, and environmental sustainability is a lifelong battle, one that demands unwavering dedication." These words encapsulate Senator Feinstein's ethos, her enduring commitment to advocating for the rights and well-being of Californians and all Americans. Her legacy, etched in law books and engraved in hearts of millions, continue to inspire future generations. In the wake of Senator Feinstein's passing, countless political leaders have come forward to share their admiration and respect for this force of nature. One actually moving tribute came from a colleague and friend, Senator Kamala Harris. Dianne was not just a mentor, she was a trailblazer. Her dedication to public service, her fight for justice, and her unwavering commitment to our great state will forever remain a benchmark for all of us. Her last words have left an indelible mark on my soul, reminding me of the responsibility we all bear in continuing the fight she led. As we listen to these heartful tributes, it becomes apparent that Senator Feinstein's last words were not just the musing of a dying stateswoman but a call to action. She recognized the importance of carrying on her work, of continuing to push for progress, and leaving a lasting impact on our world. In her final moments, surrounded by California's natural beauty, Senator Feinstein imparted a powerful message of hope for the future, stating, "As I embark on my final journey, I want all those who have followed my career to remember that change is possible, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Never waver from your convictions, stand firmly rooted in your principles, and always fight for what is right. Together, we can shape a better tomorrow." These moving last words epitomize the incredible woman that Senator Feinstein was until the end. Her unwavering courage and tenacity will eternally serve as a guiding light for all who believe in the power of public service, fairness, and equality. Senator Dianne Feinstein, who was first elected to the U.S. Senate from California in 1992 in a wave election known as the Year of the Woman, and went on to champion gun control, has died at her home in Washington, D.C. She was 90 years old. In a statement released Friday morning, James Sauls, Feinstein's Senate Chief of Staff, confirmed her death. "There are few women who can be called senator, chairman, mayor, wife, mom, and grandmother. Senator Feinstein was a force of nature who made an incredible impact on our country and our home state," Sauls wrote. "She left a legacy that is undeniable and extraordinary." There is much to say about who she was and what she did, but for now, we're going to grieve the passing of our beloved boss, mentor, and friend. California Governor Gavin Newsom has yet to announce plans for Feinstein's replacement, focusing his first responses instead on her legacy. She broke down barriers and glass ceilings, but never lost her belief in the spirit of political cooperation, Newsom said in a statement. "Every race she won, she made history, but her story wasn't just about being the first woman in a particular political office. It was what she did for California and for America with that power when she earned it." that's what she would be remembered for. Feinstein's rise in politics began on November 27, 1978, when the city was jolted by two political assassinations at City Hall. As president of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors, she announced the news to a shocked press corps. As president of the Board of Supervisors, it is my duty to announce that both Mayor Moscone and Supervisor Milk have been shot and killed, Feinstein said in a firm but clearly stunned voice. At that moment, Feinstein became interim mayor and went on to win elections and later re-elections, serving as mayor until 1988. Leading San Francisco after tragedy. Former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown, a longtime political ally of hers, said Feinstein's handling of the assassinations crisis cemented her reputation. It was a dramatic demonstration of how, in the face of total and complete disaster, somebody could stand up and settle the ship, Brown said in 2022. After the City Hall assassinations, Mayor Feinstein signed a local gun control ordinance, angering a fringe gun rights organization called the White Panthers. Collaborating with groups unhappy with the mayor's pro-growth, pro-business, and other moderate policies, the White Panthers managed to collect enough signatures to place a recall of Feinstein on the ballot in 1983. The recall failed, catapulting Feinstein into easy re-election later that year. As mayor, Feinstein governed from the center, winning supports from business groups, law enforcement, unions, and the city's more conservative voters. Her moderate governing style often angered San Francisco's more liberal activists. In 1982, she vetoed legislation that would have allowed same-sex couples to form domestic partnerships, entitling them to city benefits, hospital visitation rights, and more. She also refused to sign comparable worth legislation guaranteeing women equal pay to men who work similar jobs. In a 2001 interview with C-SPAN, Feinstein attributed her political philosophy to her upbringing. My mother was a Democrat, my father was a Goldwater Republican, so we had a split family, Feinstein said. Achieving national standing. In 1984, San Francisco hosted a Democratic National Convention. Feinstein landed the cover of Time magazine and made the shortlist to be presidential nominee Walter Mondale's running mate. By then, the AIDS pandemic was ravaging her city. The federal government under presidential Ronald Reagan mostly ignored it. A young physician at San Francisco General Hospital, Paul Volberding, often briefed Mayor Feinstein on what was needed to fight the disease. I don't recall any moment in the early epidemic when I was told, no, we can't do that because we don't have the resources, recalled Volberding, who became one of the pioneers in AIDS treatments. In fact, in the mid-1980s, San Francisco alone was spending more on AIDS than the entire federal government, and that really goes to her leadership, a great credit to her, Volberding said. Election to the Senate. In 1990, after leaving the mayor's office, Feinstein ran for governor. She lost narrowly to Republican Senator Pete Wilson. But a year later, the political climate changed with the Senate confirmation hearing of Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas. And so, our tribute to the incredible life and last words of Senator Dianne Feinstein comes to a close. Let us honor her memory, continue her work, and strive to create a better future for all. In the words of Dianne Feinstein herself, let us never forget that change begins within us.